Cooking with Jeannie Be Delicious. Today we're going to be making another great recipe, and here's to happy Halloween to everyone. I have with me today my daughter, Day Baker. She is going to be joining me and helping me cook up some delicious meals. It's going to be fabulous. I can't wait to show you everything, but I want to tell you a little bit about the reason why we're here today. We got sent an extra special knife. It's a Nakano knife. It comes from, I believe it's pronounced Siki or Sekai, Japan. They were first founded in 1918, or the blacksmiths in that area have been building knives since 1918. It is their mission to bring the highest quality Japanese knives to the West. Made in Seki and used by Michelin chefs around the world, but they sent me this wonderful knife.
Just look at this beautiful box it came in. Look at the beautiful handle on this knife. It's so gorgeous, well put together. And this pamphlet they give you gives you all the information and background that you need about this knife.
And we're going to include a link and a discount for 20% off their knives that you can only get through my show. Just some homemade salsa. I'm definitely not a chef, so I probably will cut a finger off or two by the end of the show.
Well, it's a good thing we know where the hospital is.
Cheers, Day. First, we're gonna start on making the salsa because the salsa is nice, acidic, wonderful thing, and I'm gonna just make it as authentic as possible with a couple little extras. The things that we're gonna need today is we've got these really cute shishito peppers. We've got garlic. That's some green onions that are starting to go, so we've got some green onions. We've got this cherry bomb, cherry bomb pepper, some Roma tomatoes. These are a little harder, not as ripe as I want, but I've got this beautiful heirloom tomato that I'm gonna add to the salsa as well. Yay, we love jalapeños. That's gonna bring us that spicy flavor that we love so much. That's cilantro, we love cilantro too. Look at how beautiful that is. Cilantro, who doesn't like, some people think it tastes like soap.
And for people who don't like cilantro, parsley makes a good alternative and it doesn't taste like soap.
Exactly. Onion. And we've got lime. Some people use lemon. I am just gonna use some finishing touches with a little bit of lime. I like the flavor of lime in salsa much better. All right, so let's get to chopping. And we've got some olive oil because in our hands, because we don't wanna get the jalapeno in our cuts and wounds.
It'll also help wash away that spiciness.
We are gonna actually put jalapenos, tomatoes, the peppers, and the garlic into the food processor that you see sitting in the background. Now, if you want it to be spicier, you're gonna keep those seeds in your jalapenos. Now we're just making them big enough because we're gonna throw them in that food processor, so it's gonna chop it up. But Day's hands are full of oil, so she can't open it.
Should have opened it a little early. All right, there we go. Do you think both jalapenos are just fine?
Let's start with one. We can add more if we want more heat. It's up to the individual. We got two just in case. We got a little cherry bomb, which is not a hot pepper. It is a mild pepper. But they're so cute. I just love their name. Cherry bomb. Cherry bomb. I think that's a song.
It is. Yep.
Of course, I don't own the rights to any music I might sing in this video. Just cutting up these peppers. Just a few.
And these ones kind of taste a little bit between an Anaheim and a green pepper. So a really mild green pepper, and there's like a hint of maybe what could be spice. Very quickly goes away.
Yeah. We'll put the green peppers in, or we'll put the green onions in with this mix. We'll leave the yellow onions fresh chopped along with the cilantro that we'll add after we've actually cooked part of this. I'm just gonna cook it with a little olive oil here in a minute.
You like puns, Mom?
I like puns.
Why did the sad ghost take an elevator?
I don't know, Dave. Why did the sad ghost take an elevator?
He needed his spirits lifted.
Cha-cha-ching. I don't know how to do that. Put-dum pump pump.
Close enough. Nobody likes hairy onions.
Hairy onions. So next we're going to be cutting up some tomatoes. Look at those lovely tomatoes. And we are going to blitz this a little bit.
There we go.
Now you can blitz it more or less, however you want. This is going to make everything so yummy. I have it about that consistency, but now what we're going to do is add a little olive oil to the pan on medium high, which is about 375. Once the pan heats, we're going to add that salsa that's already pre-mixed into that and just kind of give it a nice little cook for about 2 to 3. Got garlic processing in there. Pan should be almost hot.
Yeah, it heats up very quickly.
Yes, it does. And we're going to add this pureed salsa to the olive oil. Woo! We'll let that cook just about 2 to 3 minutes, like I said.
And that knife is incredibly sharp, which means that you can be confident that how you're going to cut things is exactly how you're going to cut it.
All right, and so as you can see, it's brought the oils to the surface and it has cooked the jalapeno and everything a little bit. So now what we're going to do is chop up some onion and cilantro. We use about 1/4 of the package of cilantro and probably about 1/4 of the onion. This knife has been really put to use. Look at how beautiful she's going to be cutting up the cilantro. I do find that the knife works better for things like this. Apples, you can get the thinnest slices ever. And as Dalen is showing, she rounded it up and then she's cutting it in fine.
And the trick is keep your fingers curled and your thumb in so you don't cut it.
That's right. Keep your fingers in and your thumb in. Fingers curled and your thumb in. There we go. Look at that beautiful cilantro. And we are going to add that to the salsa. Now we want the cilantro to be fresh. Now you can can this. So if you have jars and you make a lot of it like this, you can can this. Add a little bit more lemon juice or lime juice. You can even do vinegar because it's acidic. Anything acidic is going to help savor that flavor that's in your vegetables. And remember to gently cup it because this is exactly how I cut my fingers. Now we're going to slice some onion.
I'm going to rinse some cilantro up the pan.
Check out this. Now this is an onion. I know potatoes are the truest slice, but let me know if I'm in your way.
No, you're fine.
But if you notice how easily that just slices through like butter. Those are some beautiful fingernails. She's been digging in her garden a lot, so she definitely has some calluses around her fingers. Look at how thin those sliced onions are. Don't get your fingers.
Keep them curled.
Keep them curled. Thumb in.
And I'm actually using this knuckle because you don't want to lift the blade up higher, but I'm using this knuckle to brace. and that adds tension, just like if you were knitting or crocheting.
And if you have too many onions, what you can do, because onions are really great for putting in the freezer, so you can cut them up ahead of time and put them in the freezer and take out what you need when you need to put them in your salads or breakfast foods or whatever you're cooking next. Look at how thinly sliced that is. Oh, that's such a beautiful knife. I definitely picked the right person because I am not this professional. She's like a chef. She should have went to chef school.
It's never too late, right?
Actually, my daughter is, her expertise is in environmental sciences, so like forestry and what else?
Parks and
recreational management. That's what she's going to school for. So if you want to send funds to Jeannie B, I will donate to my daughter as far as her schooling education goes.
What do you think? A little more? What do you think?
I think that's good. Let's mix it up and see what it is. We'll get some chips out.
Yeah.
All right, so you have your salsa. It has lots of chunky onions because I love onions. You can add and just subtract whatever onions you want. But here we are. We're going to do a taste test. All right, here comes that taste test. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. That's pretty spicy, but so tasty. Just like you would get in a restaurant. Authentic Mexican restaurant.
It's delicious. I love spicy.
It's so good. And below for that special link, so that you can get that discount, 20% off. If you use my special code, 20% off these knives. You order the knives that you want, 20% off. Nakano. Woohoo!
Super worth it.
They are the best knives ever. I'm not even a chef, and I'm afraid to use this knife. And of course, join us next time for another great recipe on Jeannie B Delicious, Cooking with Jeannie B Delicious. Bye, y'all.
Bye.